These are the images of Hunts Point. Worn-out buildings, strip clubs, and girls walking the streets.
There's a generational history in Hunts Point, notoriously known for prostitution, crime, drugs, gangs. Even now, sex trafficking is such a huge issue here.
Reggie Stutzman is on a mission to paint a different picture of the Bronx neighborhood. He and his wife planted real-life church in the heart of Hunts Point.
I didn't want to come here. It wasn't my vision at all to come to Hunts Point. But as we started ministering here, to the prostitutes, to the pimps, the Lord directed our hearts, changed our hearts for His people. That's why we're here.
For the past 2 years, their church has tried a variety of ways to reach those people.
This place needs Jesus more than ever before. And God's given us favor with all kinds of people reaching the community, but we want to think outside of the box.
That new way of thinking led to a different approach to serving the community's poor.
There was a ministry in Texas called Vision for Christ that just happened to find us on the internet. And the eye doctor called me, and we just met over the phone. Just was such an incredible marriage, just a coming together of how can we come together to bless the community.
Stutzman teamed up with the Texas Eye Care Ministry for 3 days of offering free medical help.
They're doing free eye exams, free glasses. We have diabetes testing and blood pressure testing.
Vision for Christ brought a team of 20 medical professionals to the Bronx event. They networked with area clinics to provide a full-service health outreach, complete with medical tents and other equipment. Dr. Andy James heads Vision for Christ.
Well, it's important because, that I believe that's what Jesus, called us to do. He wants us to go and help others, and really it's all about Him. We can help people see better, and we can help people feel better.
And they ended up helping more than 400.
We've had people, with their blood pressures just really high, and they should be in the emergency room right then. We have to refer them to the emergency room right then because they could have a stroke at any moment.
Those attending were overwhelmed.
It touched my heart because my daughter, before she has the glasses and she was playing at school, her glasses broke. So when I went back to the eye doctor, they said, oh, you have to wait for 2 years or otherwise you pay. I'm a single mother, see, and it's not easy for me. And it touched everybody around here, the community.
While hundreds received free medical services during the medical outreach here in Hunts Point, it was also an opportunity to hear the gospel of Jesus Christ.
Doing the vision outreach in conjunction with the evangelism is huge because, the first thing people say is, why? Why would you come out here and give me free glasses? Why would you give me a free eye exam? And it gives us the ability to say, because there was somebody who gave us something that, we didn't ask for, we didn't deserve. Jesus Christ came and died on the cross, and that's why we're here, because, the love of Jesus.
Single mom Elizabeth Perez is thankful for the care she and her children received. She also responded to the gospel message.
It's hard to walk, but since I walked in here and everything I walked towards Jesus is making me feel happy.
Stutzman says others were also touched.
Last night we had two of the worst drug dealers in Hunts Point come to the altar and get prayed for. I mean, where does that happen except when the church goes out of the building and comes out on the street?
Deputy Borough President Ariella Green applauded Stutzman and his team.
We are very supportive of the efforts that churches make in order to improve their communities, and this is a perfect example of that effort. We're in a local church, not a big church, not a great cathedral, not a church with thousands or hundreds congregation, but just a little average church who said, we are going to do something different. We are going to help these people realize that God is very much on the scene.
Meanwhile, Real Life Church plans follow-up with all who received medical and spiritual help, all part of its motto of serving real people with real issues and pointing them to a real God.
It's time to make Jesus real and show Christ. That's why I love these outreaches, because people are seeing who Jesus is. When they put on a new pair of eyeglasses, they're seeing Jesus.
Charlene Israel, CBN News, Bronx, New York.